Hey girl, welcome to On My Mark, your weekly transformational podcast designed to motivate, empower, and inspire to aspire. Yes, in that order. I am your host, Ravimbo C, and I'm a speaker by passion, philanthropist by purpose, and a Zimbabwean by tradition. I want to let you in on a little secret. This isn't your typical motivational podcast. This right here is transformational. So join me every Tuesday for your weekly dosage of inspiration. Hey girl, listen. Hey girl. Here we are, season 2 finale. Welcome to episode number 12 of our self-improvement journey. This has been an amazing season. But listen, we are just warming up. I promise you, season 3, it can only get better. We actually said this at the end of the season 1, and boy, season 2 did not disappoint, honestly. So I'm already excited about what season 3 has to offer, has to bring. So just keep a lookout on when season 3 will be coming out. But I really want to I just want to cultivate gratitude. Cultivate gratitude, as we spoke about in last episode. I don't even think thank you is enough, like, for the love, the appreciation, the everybody that works like behind the scenes, from the listeners, the support, the encouragement, just everything in general. I just love and appreciate, and I'm excited to just see where we're going with On My Mark podcast, and we're ready and very optimistic about what the future holds. Now, to round up everything, I just wanted to briefly speak about acceptance. I feel when it's all said and done, acceptance is a beautiful way to round it all off. Not just accepting that this season was just so amazing, but accepting yourself, accepting who you are, accepting where you are in life, how much growth you have made. Understanding is the first step to acceptance, and only with acceptance can there be recovery. We touched on this in, I believe it was episode number 3. It all starts with self. It is important to understand yourself and be grounded in your beliefs, in your values, and in knowing your self-worth. If you need time to understand you as a person, then take the time to do that. Ask yourself questions like, what makes me tick? What makes me happy? We spoke about this. What are my values in life? Where am I trying to get to? Listen, accept your flaws and be awesome in your FLAWESOMENESS. Yes. Now, we started from back to the drawing board. We spoke about managing expectations. We spoke about it all starts with self. Then we went into self. Do you know your self-worth? We spoke about self-worth in the relationship. We spoke about decision making. We spoke about what makes me happy. We spoke about consistency. We spoke about cultivating gratitude. I spoke about acceptance. So I'm really curious. I was really curious to find out what everybody's favorite episode of the season was, because I feel like this season was full of a lot of gems. I'm going to share with you what my favorite episode was, but I really just wanted to hear from some of the listeners, like, what was your favorite episode of season 2? So let's have a listen.
My favorite episode from On My Mark podcast, hands down, has to be consistency. The reason why I chose this episode as my favorite is because I feel like this episode is like the glue to every other episode that's been before.
Just to go straight to the point, the episode that I liked the most out of the 17 episodes you've done so far is the self-worth in a relationship episode. And, since I'm a single person and maybe one day I will get married, there are some gems in there that I found very useful for me, believe it or not. So there was something you said about, working on being the best version of ourselves. So I just felt like that is really important, because you mentioned the fact that if I work on being the best version of myself and my partner to be works on being the best version of themselves, when we come together, the relationship will be, healthier, it will be more solid. And I think that's a really key thing to ponder upon and to work on.
Okay, so it's been quite interesting. The responses have been quite vast, and the majority of people are saying that consistency and decision making has been one of their favorite episodes. But of course, this season we had more male listeners, hey guys, than we had in season 1. So I was curious to know what some of our male listeners thought about season 2. So let's have a listen.
Hey girl, hey boy. So my favorite episode was number 7. It starts with self, about being kind to yourself. I think I resonated to the story about the lady who owns a pretty simple label, and neither is this a paid advert, but when you resonate to something, it sticks. And about being kind to yourself, you get to validate yourself.
Hey Rimbosi, thank you so much for choosing me to be part of On My Mark Season 2 final episode. I'm so excited. My favorite episode on Season 2 was Consistent. It has been really one of my challenge to be always consistent in whatever I do, but this episode really changed my life, and yeah, I see great things.
Wow. Oh my God. I thank you so much to every single person that has responded. I am going to be uploading everybody's reviews and feedbacks of season 2 on my social media platforms, Instagram, Miss Remember C, on our Facebook page, On My Mark podcast, because some of you really said some very, very, very important and great things that I think other people can also learn from. So so don't so if I didn't play your whole audio, or if I didn't get a chance to play it at all, please make sure that you keep a lookout on all the pages, because your feedback is so important. But I feel like we've got time for one more.
Picking one out of the 9 I've had is so difficult. However, I'm asked to pick one, but I will not miss season 4, which was on the 6th of April. I was listening to it, and I just had my daughter saying, "Happy birthday, Mom." That was beautiful, and that was wonderful. And after that, I got some more birthday wishes from listeners, and I even get presents. It was so beautiful. And I know the topic was self-worthy, but the best of all, since I have to choose one, was episode 9. I like it when you say persistence will take you there, while consistency will keep you there. And I just want to add that consistent determination will induce success.
Wow, guys. Consistency and determination will induce success. I told you this. These feedbacks are full of so much gems inside of them. So yes, like I said, I want to thank every single person that has given feedback on season 2. I want to thank you for all your input, and I thank you for every single person. Even though I did not get a chance to play everybody's feedback, I will be uploading them, like I said, on my social media platforms. Now, if I am to ask myself what was my favorite episode, it is so hard. It is so hard. I feel like after episode 2 and when we got into It All Starts With self. I feel like we went from level 2 and got up to like a level 6, and then we got into self-worth, into relationship, that was like a level 9, and by the time we reached be kind to yourself, I feel like we were like on level 100 and it just got better and better. But for me personally, if I had to pick one, it is between being kind to yourself and consistency. Just let me see. I think consistency for me has to be my favorite season 2 episode. The reason I say this is because consistency is the glue that holds everything we've been talking about in season 2 together. If you're consistent in being kind to yourself, things will get better. If you're consistent in your discipline, if you're consistent in, being like finding that self-worth, that self-value, if you're just consistent in the things that you do every single day, then success, self-worth, self-love, self-care is imminent. So for me, I have to say consistency. But as a whole, I have to say season 2 was so amazing. So amazing. So guys, I just want to say no regrets, just lessons. No worries, just acceptance. No expectations, just gratitude. Life is too short, guys. And for the last time this season, hey girl, I'm your girl, Remember C, and I will see you on season 3 of On My Mark. Join us again next week as we continue to transform and win. Be sure to subscribe on our website onmymark.co for weekly exclusives and giveaways. Until next time, on my mark, get set, let's go.